Close your eyes. No, really. Try to imagine a state of being where there is no you, no air to fill your lungs, no floor to support your weight, no light, no sound, and most importantly, no time. For an eternity that lasted 0 seconds, the universe was nothing. But in a heartbeat so small that human numbers fail to name it, everything that ever was and everything that ever will be screamed into existence from a point smaller than the head of a needle. We call it the Big Bang. But for you, it wasn't just a cosmic explosion. It was the moment your story truly began. You are watching Hidden Lens. Today, we aren't just looking at the stars through a telescope. We are looking into the mirror of the first second of time to find the hidden blueprint for your life, your success, and your resilience. If you have ever felt like you were part of something larger, something ancient, you were right. Stay with us until the end, because the last secret we found in the dark will change how you see your own reflection forever. Before we dive into the void, do me a favor. If you believe curiosity is the greatest human superpower, hit that like button and subscribe to Hidden Lens. Let's signal the algorithm that deep thinking is still alive. Approximately 13.8 billion years ago, the entire mass of 2 trillion galaxies was crushed into a space of infinite density. This is the Singularity. It was a state of unimaginable pressure. Many of you feel that same pressure today. You feel the weight of expectations, the crush of financial stress, or the infinite density of an uncertain future. But here is secret number 1. Transformation is a byproduct of tension. In physics, a singularity is where the old rules stop working. When your life feels like it's at a breaking point, it means you have reached your own personal singularity. The old you, the old rules of your life cannot survive here. But the universe didn't break under that pressure. It used that intensity to trigger the most magnificent expansion in history. When you feel like you are being crushed, remember, you aren't being destroyed, you are being condensed for a breakthrough. Just as the universe had to be small and pressurized before it could be vast, you must sometimes face the crush before you can find your expansion.
Act 2. Cosmic Inflation, the art of letting go. At 10 to the minus 36 seconds after the beginning, the universe did something that defies logic. It underwent cosmic inflation. In a fraction of a blink, it expanded by a factor of 10 to the 26th. That's like a grain of sand suddenly becoming the size of our entire Milky Way galaxy in less than a trillionth of a second. Why did it grow so fast? Because it had to smooth out its mistakes. This leads us to secret number 2. To reach the next level of your life, you must release your past instantly. Inflation happened because the universe wasn't attached to its smallness. It didn't try to hold on to its previous shape. It surrendered to its potential. Many people fail to reach their galactic potential because they're trying to drag their old identities, their old failures, and their old smallness into their new reality. If you want to inflate your life, if you want massive, explosive growth, you have to let go of the version of yourself that fit into a smaller space. By the way, if this perspective is shifting something inside you, type "I am expanding" in the comments below. It helps our community here at Hidden Lens connect with like-minded souls. Act 3. Matter versus antimatter, the miracle of your existence. Early in the first second, a war was raging, a war between matter and antimatter. For every particle of matter created, there was an equal and opposite particle of antimatter. When they touch, they annihilate each other in a burst of pure energy. If the universe had been perfectly balanced, every particle would have vanished. There would be no stars, no planets, and no one to watch this video.
The universe would be an empty void of light. But a profound asymmetry occurred. For every 1 billion pairs that canceled each other out, this one single particle of matter survived. You are that 1 in a billion survivor. Secret number 3, you don't need the whole world to be on your side to win. You only need a 1 in a billionth advantage. You only need to be the one who refuses to vanish. In your career, in your art, or in your relationships, the odds might seem impossible. But the very fact that you are breathing is proof that the asymmetry of life favors the persistent. You weren't born accidentally. You were born because the laws of physics themselves preferred existence over nothingness. When we look at the cosmic microwave background, the fossil radiation from the Big Bang, we see something strange. The temperature of the universe is exactly the same on opposite sides of the sky. But those two sides are so far apart that light hasn't had time to travel between them. They are isolated. So how did they agree to be the same temperature? This is the horizon problem. The answer is that they were once one. They were touching before they were pulled apart. Secret number 4, distance is an illusion. We live in a world that sells us the lie of isolation. We feel alone in our grief, hidden in our struggles. But cosmology proves that everything in this universe shares a common origin. You are literally made of stardust. The carbon in your DNA was forged in the heart of a star that died billions of years ago. When you feel lonely, remember the horizon problem. You are connected to the farthest galaxy and the person sitting next to you by a history that began before space even existed. You aren't a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop. If you are enjoying this deep dive, check out our other video, Why Time is an Illusion, after this one. It's a perfect companion to today's journey. Act 5, Entropy, the rebellion of life. We must talk about the only law that never sleeps, entropy. The second law of thermodynamics states that everything in the universe naturally moves from order to disorder. Your room gets messy, your relationships fracture, stars run out of fuel and die. Entropy is the tax the universe pays on time. But here is the secret for your soul. Life is a rebellion against entropy. A tree takes sunlight and creates order. You wake up and organize your day. Every time you choose to build something, a family, a business, or a dream, you are performing a cosmic miracle. Disorder is the default. If your life feels like a struggle to keep things together, congratulations. That struggle is the definition of being alive. Resilience isn't about preventing chaos, it's about having the energy to reorganize it. You are a freedom fighter against the decay of the cosmos. Act 6, Dark Energy, the power of the unseen. Everything we see, all the billions of stars and galaxies, makes up only 5% of the universe. The rest? 95% is dark matter and dark energy. We can't see them, we can't touch them, but they are the hidden hands that hold the galaxies together and push the universe to expand. Secret number 6, your greatest impacts are often invisible. We live in a world obsessed with likes and views, the visible 5%. But your dark energy, your character, your integrity, the kindness you show when no one is watching, is what actually determines the trajectory of your life. Don't worry if the world doesn't see your work yet. 95% of the universe is working in total silence, and it is the most powerful force in existence. Trust the invisible forces you are building within yourself. Conclusion, the fine-tuning of you. If the strength of gravity was slightly different, or if the expansion rate was off by a fraction of a fraction, atoms would never have formed. The universe is fine-tuned. It's as if there is a control panel with 100 knobs, and every single one is set to the only position that allows life to exist. You are not an accident. 13.8 billion years of history had to go exactly right for you to be here, breathing and thinking. You are the universe finally opening its eyes. You are the hidden lens through which the cosmos finally gets to see its own beauty. Pressure creates, inflation expands, asymmetry survives, connection remains, and fine-tuning proves your value. Thank you for being part of this cosmic experiment. Please subscribe, ring that bell, and share this video with one person who needs to know they are a cosmic miracle. Keep looking deeper. The universe is watching back. I am Hidden Lens. Goodbye for now.